$200 a day, online, every single day. Sounds a little crazy, right? Like something only the lucky few can pull off? Well, what if I told you it's not about luck at all? It's about having the right system. Today, we're going to break down 2 proven strategies that can actually get you there.
Okay, let's just stop and think about that number for a second. $200 a day, that's not just some extra pizza money. We're talking over $4,000 a month. For a lot of us, that's more than just a side hustle. That is life-changing money. That's quit your job money.
And look, this isn't just a fun thought experiment. There's a real need for this. A recent survey just blew my mind. It showed that a staggering 35% of people are trying to make ends meet on less than $2,000 a month. I mean, come on. That is just not enough to build the kind of life you want. So finding a reliable way to bring in extra income isn't a luxury, it's essential.
All right, so let's get into our first method, affiliate marketing. Now, you've probably heard of this one, right? But here's the thing. There is a massive mistake that like 99% of people make. It's the exact reason so many people try it, get frustrated, and just give up. They're basically using a strategy that's, well, it's pretty much designed to fail from the start.
So let's look at the 2 ways to do this. You've got the common way, and you've got the smart way. The common way, you know what I'm talking about, just spamming your affiliate links all over the internet. It's kind of gross, nobody trusts it, and the results, well, they speak for themselves. You might get lucky and make 1 sale for every 200 people who see your link, but the smart way, building what's called a buyer funnel, you could be looking at 1 sale for every 10 people. I mean, the difference is just insane.
So what's the secret sauce here? It's all about building an automated system. This buyer funnel thing is really just a process that takes someone who's just kind of browsing and turns them into a customer. And the key is you do it by building trust and giving them something valuable before you ever ask for a sale. So how do we actually build one?
Okay, the absolute core of this whole thing is something called a lead magnet. It's pretty simple, actually. Instead of just throwing a sales link in someone's face, you offer them something they actually want for free. You know, like a super helpful checklist or a quick guide to something. And because you're giving them something valuable, they're more than happy to give you their email address in return. It's a fair trade.
So here's the whole game plan, step by step. First, you create some awesome, helpful content, a blog post, a video, whatever, that speaks to a specific problem people have. Then, in that content, you offer your free lead magnet to get their email. Step 3, your system automatically sends them a few more emails, each one packed with more helpful stuff. You're building a relationship, building trust, and only then, once they know you and trust you, do you introduce the affiliate product as the perfect solution to their problem. See how that works?
But does it actually work? Oh yeah. Let's talk numbers. Let's say you get 10,000 views on a piece of content. If you just slap a link in there, you might make, I don't know, $450, which, hey, is not bad. But if you use this funnel system with those exact same 10,000 views, you could be looking at $2,700. That is 6 times more money from the same amount of work. It's a no-brainer.
And you want to know the best part? The absolute magic of this whole thing? You build this system once. You write the content, you create the lead magnet, you set up the automated emails, and then you're done. It just runs on its own 24/7, making sales for you in the background. It becomes a genuine, hands-off, passive income machine.
All right, that was strategy number 1. Now for our second method, and honestly, this is one of my all-time favorites for passive income, selling stock photos. Yeah, you heard me right. It's surprisingly easy to get into, and it's a fantastic way to build an income stream that just grows and grows over time.
This quote right here really nails the mindset you need for this. It's a numbers game. You're not going to get rich off 1 photo. You might only make a couple of bucks from a single picture each month, but when you have hundreds of photos, all those little streams of income start to add up. They combine and build into something really, really substantial.
And let me just bust a huge myth right now. You do not need to be a professional photographer for this. Seriously, put away the idea that you need some fancy, expensive camera. Bloggers, small businesses, content creators, they are constantly looking for normal, generic photos. You know, a picture of a coffee cup on a desk, a bowl of fruit, a simple background. Your phone camera is probably good enough to get started.
So the game plan here is all about 2 things, volume and visibility. It's simple. Step 1, your goal is to get at least 200 photos uploaded. Step 2, don't just put them on one website. Spread them out across at least 5 different stock photo sites to get the most eyeballs on them. And step 3, and this is crucial, you have to tag them with good keywords so people can actually find your pictures when they're searching. So if you play this numbers game right, what's the payoff?
Well, with a decent portfolio of a few hundred pictures on multiple sites, it is totally realistic to build that up to over $1,000 a month. And just like the funnel, once those photos are up there, the work is done. The income is passive.
Okay, a few quick tips to help you get started on the right foot. First, your photos have to be good resolution. That's non-negotiable. Second, don't get bummed out if some of your pictures get rejected. It happens to everyone. It's just part of the process. And finally, be smart about what you shoot. Think about what people are searching for. Things like food, fashion, money, and pets are always popular. So shoot what sells.
So look, whether you go with the affiliate funnel or the stock photo strategy, the big idea here is exactly the same. We're not just talking about making a little extra cash on the side. We're talking about building actual systems that work for you around the clock, creating a real foundation for financial freedom.
The best part is, you can start either of these strategies today with basically no money down. They are powerful, they are proven, so really, there's only one question left to ask yourself. Which one are you going to start building first?